It's a crazy life, a hazy life, a mixed up, jumbled, hazy life, a crazy life for people who want to smile. I just don't understand why so hard to say I love you for goodbye.
I was 20 years old and I had made all the record companies in New York, and I saved up some money, went to Los Angeles, was there for 3-4 months, and nobody wanted to sign me. And I was either to this or to that, but you know, at 20 years old, it's amazing, you know, the resiliency you do have. But I always had this belief that if I worked hard enough or I kept at it, you know, the egg would finally crack. But as it happens, we were out of money, and then I hadn't cracked that egg. I went to a church the day before we had to leave. I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I was walking down Sunset Boulevard. And I just needed a place to sit down and meditate, to think about it, because I told my brother I couldn't go back home. He says, well, we're out of money. I said, I don't know what you're going to do. And I sat down in the pew, and I just closed my eyes, and I said, what to do? And I fell asleep for 4 hours. And I woke up with an idea of what to do. In fact, more than an idea, it was actually clear in my mind what I had to do. So I ran back to the hotel room, and I woke my brother up, and I said, come. So we were just maybe 200 meters from A&M on La Brea, the old Charlie Chaplin studios. So I waited at the studios there, and Joe didn't understand what we were doing at all. We were there 3-4 hours, and the guard warned us many times, you know, not to go through the gates. And then I saw Herb Alpert.
Because Herb Alpert was at that point a big artist.
Well, more than a big artist. Herb Alpert was the A in A&M Records. Yeah. And A&M Records, you know, had artists like the Carpenters and Cat Stevens, you know, and Sergio Mendes and Quincy Jones. You know, I thought they were really a great label for me to be on. So I ran to Herb Alpert, and he was afraid because his wife had just gone through a potential kidnapping that didn't work out, but he thought this could be round 2. The guard finally caught
these two guys from Canada
exactly.
running up.
I mean, I looked pretty weird, you know. So he turned gray, and the guard finally caught up to me, and he started hauling me away. And I just turned around and looked at Herb, and our eyes caught. And he just said, "Okay, hold a minute." He said to the guard, "Let him go." He says, "Come over here." And he asked me what I wanted. And I really didn't say anything cogent or coherent, you know. But I said, "Let me play for you." And he thought about it, and he said, "Okay, come back in 30 minutes." And he wrote me a little slip. And I came back in 30 minutes, and I played him People Gotta Move, Mama Coco, Crazy Life, Powerful People, on the guitar, which was really not that very good. And he looked at me and said, "Welcome to the family, okay."
Gotta move. People gotta move. You gotta move. People gotta move.